Hello, everybody. I've returned to making movie reviews. So I recently watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and I've been a fan of the Ninja Turtles since I was like 8. I watched a lot of the 2012 TV show when I was in that stage, and it was near when the first Michael Bay film in 2014 came out, and I really liked that when it came out. And if I had watched this movie, Mutant Mayhem, around that time, I think I would have loved it. And even right now, I would say, yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was a really, really great modern adaptation of the Ninja Turtles. It got a lot of things right, specifically these characters. It nailed like the them as teenagers vibe. I think it got that perfect. The voice actors were all fantastic, especially those for the turtles. I wasn't Jackie Chan as Splinter. I think that's good casting. Um, maybe I just feel burned by the Lego Ninjago movie, which also had Jackie Chan as like the wise sensei figure. Yeah, the Lego Ninjago movie is terrible, but we're not here to talk about that. Anyway, Jackie Chan did a really good job as Splinter. I really like what they did with Splinter. Like, he wasn't just the wise old karate rat. No, he was a father, and I like what they did with that. The villains were cool. Like, you got Superfly, voiced by friggin' Ice Cube, who was just a he was just very entertaining. The whole movie is really funny. It's packed with pop culture references from movies from like 4 years ago, which, I guess I should get used to that now, but that's kind of cool. Um, the music was all pretty solid. I don't remember any of it, but I wasn't greatly annoyed by any of it either, so that's a pretty good sign. And I think the animation was just stellar, very fitting for the Ninja Turtles, and it allowed the action to move very quickly and feel just kind of fluid, and some of the martial arts to feel just very quick and very natural, and I like it. April was another character that I really enjoyed. I thought this version of April was a good bit better than the Megan Fox one. I I didn't really have a big problem with Megan Fox when I first saw the movie, but I was like 8 or 9. I don't know. She's just kind of an odd choice to play April, but I don't whatever. I liked this version of April a lot better. She was cool. And honestly, I would love to see more like classic turtle stuff in this world with these particular versions of the characters. Um and that like they've said they would maybe want to make more movies. I would be totally down for that. I don't need to see a Bebop and Rocksteady spin-off. Seth Rogen, he was fine in the movie as Bebop. He kind of just did the same voice he always does. Mm. John Cena, I'd be fine with hearing more of because he fit that character very nicely. But anyway, so I would really enjoy seeing a sequel to this movie. I think they could bring a lot of like interesting elements to it, and maybe some classic Ninja Turtle stuff. Maybe, who knows? Um, my one issue with the movie, they got some like real heavy hitter voice actors and just talented people to play characters that show up for like 2 minutes of the movie. I'm not gonna give any specifics, but it feels like there's a lot of characters in this movie, so not many of them get aside from the Turtles and April and Splinter and Superfly. So all the main characters and the main villain, there's not a ton of them that get a huge chance to shine. Even Bebop and Rocksteady, who I'm sure will have bigger roles in future installments. But yeah, I felt like they kind of wasted a couple pretty great opportunities that they had for themselves. So that's like my one complaint about the movie. It I haven't seen a ton of amazing films this year, but this so far is probably like a top 3 one for me. I really liked it. I also really liked Barbie. Barbie was kind of magnificent, and I don't know if I was expecting it to be that way. I don't know what I was expecting out of it, but I was kind of wowed. Like, it managed to be poignant and super funny and, portray some really interesting messages in a way that, yeah, was kind of heavy handed, but that was also kind of the point. And it looked fantastic. I guess this video has turned into a review of Barbie also. Hmm. I didn't watch Oppenheimer. I would have, but I just didn't get around to it. So, yeah, good to be back reviewing movies. So, I would give both Barbie and Mutant Mayhem like a 9 out of 10. I guess I've just switched to number grades now. I'll probably go back and forth on some of that. Anyway, I enjoyed both movies a great deal. Both are actually in like my top 3 of the year. Probably not as good as Guardians 3. A masterwork, in my opinion. But in any case, I am I'm gonna make more videos soon, probably. Might even talk about Secret Invasion. I have some thoughts on it. I didn't actually hate it. I thought it was pretty good for the most part. There were some weird parts. We'll talk another day. In any case, thank you for watching and keep calm and watch out.